Hello beautiful souls. This video is a message for your soul purpose and how to align with your soul gifts. I'll be doing a 3-card angel reading to channel information from the angels to help bring in light into your soul. So I've not done an angel card reading live or on a video for a very long time, so bear with me. But the first card that I got here is Dreamland, Earth Spirits. So the energy coming through is very much about reconnecting to your center, to your inner source, and learning to ground that energy. Because the energy I'm feeling is very scattered. It's not grounded enough for you to have the clarity to know what your next steps are. So your message is to start taking small actionable steps towards what brings you joy. You don't necessarily have to know what your dream or your soul purpose exactly is. As a light worker and empath, you just need to learn to tune into your heart, connect to your joy, and start taking aligned action that lights up your soul and brings you this sense of expansion. The energy coming through is also about connecting with others, feeling part of a wider community where you can learn to raise each other's vibration and learn from each other in order to grow and expand your soul gifts. This might come through as a right teacher at a right moment, or it might come through when you feel like you want to create your own community, or maybe you want to connect to others in a community setting such as a membership or joining a group. So the energy coming through is very much about reconnecting to our center, reconnecting to what brings us joy, and aligning our energy with what feels more expansive to us. A lot of us are feeling stuck right now because we're not listening to our hearts and our intuition. Instead, we are moving through each day in this feeling of self-doubt, which can create a fog of unclarity. So clarity and reconnection is needed. The next card that comes through for your soul purpose is Harmonics, Vibrational Medicine. So this card is about connecting with the energy of higher vibrational frequencies. So whether that's through meditation or connecting to music, because certain music or certain tones hold a specific frequency that when we listen to, we can infuse that energy into our own energetic field and raise our vibration. Vibrational frequency has a very healing effect on the body, and when we combine vibrational frequency with the use of crystals, we are more able to enhance our energy. So the theme coming through is that when we start to reconnect to our heart and reconnect to our soul, we can start to learn what helps our energy field move to that higher vibrational state, move to that clearer state. I'm also getting through that it's important what we allow into our energy. So notice where your energy is going that is not serving your higher purpose. Instead, its outcome is to actually lower your vibration, to keep you in a state of feeling small. And that, what I'm feeling, is what we look at. So what do we often use our eyes for? It's a very simple term there, but when we're watching our phones, doom scrolling, watching the news, watching what's on TV, all of these things have an effect on our energy field. So it's important to use your discernment to learn to quieten the mind and allow ourselves to move into a more flow state, a more loving state. And it's only when we quieten our mind we can notice what affects our energy field. Because when our minds are busy, we can't tune in to our energy. We are too up in our heads. Instead, we have to drop down into our hearts and connect to what feels good in our bodies, what raises our vibration. So notice that what you're watching does affect you in a profound way. So it's important to tune into maybe things that will lift you up. It might be a TV show, it might be somebody you feel inspired to watch on YouTube, it might be meditations or affirmations you want to listen to and watch. But then also notice what brings your energy down. So if you're doom scrolling on TikTok and you find yourself getting locked in to that energy, that is literally taking that love soul frequency away from you and is causing this feeling of a black fog where we can't see our path clearly. As light workers and empaths, we need to expand into our energy and find what brings us joy. It's only when we find what brings us joy that we can move into our path that is more in alignment with our soul. And finally, shadow key, disclosure, inner waters, and healing. So we're being told to look into our shadow aspects and our shadow selves. So your shadow is the part of you that you are trying to keep hidden from the world. It might be a part of you that you feel ashamed of, that you feel needs to be ignored. But actually, it's within the shadow that we're able to see our inner light with much more clarity, to know what has been blocking us, what has been keeping us feeling stuck and small. So we need to ask ourselves those difficult inner questions. So when you're meditating and you're aligning with your soul and you're getting clear about the images and thoughts that are coming through, but that is immediately bringing up a block, a feeling of uncertainty and distrust. So when we're moving through that state and that awareness, we need to learn to question it, to ask ourselves, what is this block teaching us? It could be that it's teaching us to be more authentic, to say no more, to have more boundaries, to say yes more to the things that light us up and not feel guilty about it. There's so much that we can learn from our shadow, and it's something that does take an element of honesty and bravery. But when we start to move into that path and clear those blocks, we can start to align ourselves more with our purpose and our light. So I hope that little mini reading helped serve you in some way, and I love doing readings so much and I want to make this more regular. So I would love it if you would like to ask a question or want something specific that I can help you with on your soul purpose and how to align with your soul's light. And I do offer one-to-one angel and soul readings, which I'll link below. And I also offer coaching sessions for anybody who wants to delve deeper into their spiritual path. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen and watch, and I send you so much love and light.